This is my 1971 Ford F-250. It's blue and light blue. It's a farm and ranch model, which I never saw before, but I found it and I thought it was really unique for being in Florida. It's from a different state, probably originally out west, but it had been in Michigan for a while, which surprisingly it does not have any rust on it from snow or salt on the roads. It's very original looking. I think the paint, it might have been one repaint maybe 15 years ago, I'm not sure, but it's not perfect, but there's not really any rust. It's anything is light surface and a ding here or there, but otherwise it's really amazingly in good shape for its age. Because it's 250, it has those lights on top. That's a neat feature I liked. Heavier duty shocks and springs. It's a 390 motor. It was rebuilt, but not by me. And I think the miles on it since the rebuild is probably 20,000. I drive it pretty regularly, but not every day. But I've never actually had any problems with it. I put gauges in it, so you know, I can see good temperature and oil pressure and the electricals. So I'm gonna take a walk around and then I'll get it started. It actually runs and drives real good. Brakes are good. There's nothing wrong with this truck. Everything is good with it. It's really a turnkey. It's got the big window of the big mirrors on the side, which are part of that farm and ranch package, and it's got running boards that someone added. That license plate from Texas just happens to be from 1971. It's not from this truck. I just put it on there because I had it. I collect them. Anyway, you can see it's really not in bad shape at all as far as paint or body. It's really good actually, but you know, it's not perfect. It's not a show truck. It's something you can actually get in and drive and not worry about, feel too bad about, you know, the leaves get on it or it gets dirty, etc. It's got the back window you can open. Tires are real good. Good tread. All four hubcaps are there. It's a sport custom model. I did take pictures of the trim tag and the VIN plate for you to decode if you want. Looks good all around. The bed they rhino lined at some point. I don't know if that's exactly rhino lining, but it's a type of liner. That's tire shine on it. It's a little, it looks wet, but it's not water. It's I just put tire shine on it to make it look good. Showing you all around. All the seams are strong. Open this door. That's what it looks like inside. They had put, the guy I bought it from actually told me he pulled up this mat and put Duraliner underneath it to make it quieter. And I think what happened is it ripped right there. But they tacked it back down. It's all solid. It just got that rip in it. But I'm gonna pull this back and show you back here. It's really clean. And dry. Speaker for the stereo. It actually has pretty good sound. When I open the driver's door, that light will come on. The cab light comes on. All the gauges work. The doors are good. There's underneath the door. Along there is no rust. Anything you see is slight, maybe surface rust that I could attend to, but I hadn't got to totally. Because I treat it as a driver and I enjoy it, but obviously I want to care for it, and over time I would address that. But it shows how honest it is. I'm selling it because I'm moving. I really love it and I don't want to sell it, but I'm moving to a long ways away, so I told the wife I'd give it a shot and see if it sells. Here we go, I'm going to start it for you. It usually takes about 2 pumps. I had started it once already, so it warmed up. But because I wanted to show pictures of the gauges, so I did that. But here the gauge is working. Fuel gauge actually works. Right now it's at quarter tank, but it does work. The speedometer works. Sun Pro tachometer, it works too. Radio, the heater will work. It does have AC vents. There's no AC in it, but it could be added back on if you wanted to go with a vintage air kind of thing, or even a modern unit. You could, if you knew what you're doing, or hire someone to do it, you could put an AC unit, and then you're really cooking with grease. So here's the light works. Again, all of it is really nice shape. I hate to part with it, but I'm going to see what happens. List it. See who's interested. I hope nobody, so I can keep it. I really enjoy it. Actually use it. I don't do anything heavy with it. Like just little bags of mulch from Home Depot type of stuff. But underneath looks real good too. I took pictures, but then I'll try to show with the video. But it's a little hard to do that exactly. And I'll open the hood. It's not show quality because it's a truck we can drive. Enjoy. Open the hood. Put the video down for a second. Motor running. 4-barrel carburetor was added on. A Holley 4-barrel. Pulley system. Doesn't really get hot, even in the summers in Florida here. Sounds good, doesn't it? Even still, you don't want to sit in traffic for an hour, and then it'll get warm. But I don't have any overheating issues, per se. I put a new battery in. Gosh, brand new, pretty much, maybe 3 months. I hate to sell it, but it's for sale, and it's a 1971 Ford F250 Farm and Ranch model.